What's up guys, it's Nick. I wanted to make a video today about something called the One Punch Man Challenge, I believe. So basically what it is there's this like anime character called One Punch Man. And again, I'm not sure about all this, but I've looked it up a little bit. I'm not a fan of the anime or cartoon, I just know of this one thing. So in one of the episodes, I believe, or maybe he says it in multiple ones, but in one of them that I watched, he says, like, he's like the superhero, and like how he got so good was this like regimen, where he would run 10 kilometers a day, which is like 6.2 miles. He would do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. And so that was his kind of thing. He said he would do it every day. There's a bunch of other things. Like he said, like he would skip a meal, or eat like one banana for a meal. I know how that goes for me. And then he said like he wouldn't use air conditioning or whatever. I think there's a few other ones, but the main ones I focused on was the running, the sit-ups, and the push-ups. And the thing I think it's cool to do like exactly what he said. I think that's awesome. I also think it's an anime or a cartoon, so like you can't take it exactly like what he said. I mean, maybe you can, and you're a superhuman, awesome. But I think for the average person, that regimen every single day is pretty hard. So I thought to myself, how can I do this? I like the idea of it. Like, how can I do this without like injuring myself or quitting or something? Because I feel like a lot of people do it on YouTube. I'm gonna do the one punch man challenge, and they start for a week or they start for even 20. I think I saw 21 days, the longest I've seen, and they quit. And they're like, but don't worry, I'll be back. But like, yeah, I got injured. It's like everyone ends like, yeah, I got injured, so that's why I stopped. I got in great shape, but I got injured. And I'm like, man, well, I don't want to be injured. So I tried to think of a way that I could do it without getting injured. So that's why I basically boiled it down to running, sit-ups, and push-ups. There's squats also, but I don't want to do squats because if you're running, why do squats, You don't want to like train the same body part, twice. So, he said he did it every day, and he said he did 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles. He did 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups. I'm just gonna, those are three things I'm focusing on. He did that every day. That sounds cool. But if you have no fitness, like I'm a decently fit guy, but I'm nowhere near being able to do that every day. And again, I don't want to be injured. So my plan is to do it every other day, which I've exercised lately, and exercising every other day seems to work for me. I seem to stay committed to doing it that way. I don't know, it's just what works for me. And what I want to do, I don't want to start out like what he was starting at. I want to start out like, so it's 6.2 miles. So he's running 6.2 miles. I don't want to run 6.2 miles every day to start off with. There's no way, like what am I gonna be running for 3 hours? Like no, like and every single day I'm gonna mess something up, So what I'd like to do is get on the treadmill, set it for 6.2 miles an hour, and do it for a minute every other day, and then do that for a week, and then the next week do it for 2 minutes, and just keep doing that. That way, in a year, I'll be at like 56 minutes, nearly an hour, and almost 6.2 miles every other day, and that would be good for me. And then like a couple of weeks later, I'd be at 6.2 miles an hour, and then I could run for an hour and get my run in, and then be technically completing the challenge. So that concept applies as well to the push-ups and sit-ups. I want to do one push-up and one sit-up on the days I run. Same thing. For the whole week, I'll start only doing one each. Next week I'll do 2 each. Next week 3 weeks. You know, but I'll probably be doing it 3 or 4 times a week. So each time I only do one. And then next week I progress, but only by one. You know, I don't care if I feel good or fine. I'm just gonna progress super slowly. So by the end of the year, you know, I'll be running, 5.6 miles every other day. I'll be doing 56 push-ups a day. I'll be doing 56 sit-ups a day. And then, by next year from that, I'll be, who knows how far in running. I don't want to say that I'll be at, 10 miles an hour every other day, maybe, possibly. But I feel pretty confident that I could get to, what would it be, 112 push-ups and 112 sit-ups every other day. I think that's pretty reasonable. And I feel like I'll be, in 2 years of doing this, I'll be in a really good shape, and I'll just keep continuing. I don't think I'll go much past 100 as far as push-ups and sit-ups. I don't feel like there's too much to gain after that. But speed, I can still keep it within an hour, so I might keep progressing that. So, I don't even know how far I can get with that, but I imagine I could do pretty good. Another thing with the 6.2 miles for an hour, that's 10K. So I'd like to run a 10K one day. So, if I could get my time down to an hour, that's a pretty good 10K time. And if I could just keep progressing at that, like, I could start maybe being, doing 10Ks as a, competitive hobby. So I don't know, just something I'm thinking about. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I was really kind of pumped about it, and I wanted to start doing it. So I'll do it for a week, and I'll let you guys know next week how it goes. So yeah, if you go down to the description, I have a link I have a link where you could go subscribe to my channel. If you like what you saw today, please go do that. But anyways, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.